shit, that's not... This isn't pre-stream at all. What are you doing? Come on. Alright. Fuck me, that's some good background music, isn't it? Isn't it so good? We love it. We love a good Yoshitaka Amano. No, that's the wrong place. Matsuyoshi Soken. The music guy. Final Fantasy 14. And I gotta say, that opening track, before I played this version of Prelude, it got me feeling the Final Fantasy 14 ache. I don't think we're gonna get through 7 games before, like, that ache disappears, but I don't know. Deadman's had a couple of statements, and Mako actually were like, you could just do Game Plus playthroughs with your main character, Alias, to show off the story, then you wouldn't. Pretty efficient. The thing is, that's not really a Final Fantasy 14 experience in my eyes. Like, the main story quest is good. Like, absolutely great. I enjoyed it. For some reason, I really enjoy. Fuck you, Corey. You're just gonna skip. I was thinking of a mainline story Final Fantasy game that you didn't care about, right? Stranger of Paradise. You're just gonna skip that, are you, buddy? Ugh, terrible. It's not just the main story quest that makes up Final Fantasy 14, and I'm not gonna say something corny like it's the community, even though it is. It's a Morpig. It's a Morpig. Of course, it's the community as well. But no, I'd say you got to do the raids as well. Not all of them, but quite a lot of them make up. While they're self-contained experiences and they're not super tied into the main plot, a lot of the time they really do matter. Now, Emma Stitches is doing us all a favor and taking the very excited sausage dog for a walk. Oh, you're discovering that I set up her harness incorrectly. You know, I was thinking it didn't seem as secure as it could be. It turns out, if you put it on properly, it works. Also explains how she nearly escaped when I took her for a walk. Like, yesterday? Yesterday. First, 6th. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 for free, with no restrictions on playtime? Yeah, and then the follow-up, when Edgewalker 2 successful. Please unhear about the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial, which you can play up through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 for free with no restriction on playtime. Our servers can't take it. Oh. Was good. That's been turned into a shirt. A pretty good design. I wouldn't hate wearing that one. That's pretty funny. Tell you more. Okay, well, like, Final Fantasy XIV is a good experience. Some people say it's the best written story-wise Final Fantasy game. They're wrong. It's really good. It's sincerely one of the better, up near the top best writing for MMOs. That's for fucking sure. But this is going to sound really mean. Potentially, like, poorly considered, so give me a break. If you know me, you'll know that there is a background to this. The writing's really good for an anime. An anime can have really great writing, but occasionally it will lean towards some of the storytelling tropes that are just like, deliver important thing, and important thing happens immediately. That doesn't mean it's bad. The way I phrased it, it's really good for an anime, and that's terrible because it's not what I really mean. Writing is really good in the way that really good anime writing is. Because I needed it explained to me very patiently by a YouTuber. some things are not good because they're subtle. Some things are good not in spite of their lack of subtlety, which is a funny lesson for me to have to learn, of all people. Some things are just... Subtlety is not a key part of the writing component. It determines its quality. Okay? So, like... Sometimes that lack of subtlety comes across, it makes me personally cringe. I don't know, it's a problem. It's my problem. It's not the art forms. There's no way I'm going to say my experience of a piece of media is the only one. That's bullshit. I'm not arrogant enough to believe that, nor do I even have... I can't say anything other than, like, I personally find it odd. Doesn't mean it's bad. There are sincere moments that are fantastic in Final Fantasy XIV, and lots of anime. Of course, lots of anime. But I'm also not very visual in most of the time, nearly all of the time. So, like, when someone's like, the animation quality is really good, I don't get it. I watched through all of Cyberpunk Edge Runners because I was really into Cyberpunk 2077. I've spoken so long we got through that long preload. There you go. And everyone was like, the animation's really good. Smash did an amazing job. The action sequences are great. And the whole time I was like, I can barely tell what's going on. Is this good? Repeats a couple of frames from a different angle for emphasis. That's definitely a trope that I can see having great effect, but it's just bouncing off me, man. I don't like this character. I really dislike this character. Hello. Thanks, Model Toxicity. Cheers. Good lord, so many gifts. Thank you very much. Benefit. And, like, I don't... Such a beautiful gift. Clearly, I gotta talk down anime more. Anyway, I know it's not perfect. And I recognize that a lot of people loved it a lot. But it just didn't land for me. I gave it a red hot go, and that's all I can really ask of people. Enter in good faith, attempt, but don't try to change your opinion. It's not working for you. Don't force it, right? We know that's not going to work. Anyway, I'm not feeling well today. I had to leave work a few hours early. I was working from home too because I felt like shit when I woke up. And it doesn't feel like a COVID chesty cough thing, which is good. Just let me squeeze my shirt a little more so you can see my shoulders. No. Enough ring fit to make me feel normal. There's a weird lump on the side of my neck. Quite bulbous. Pulsing, sending pain through me. A pretty big headache. Heaps of brain fog. So if I say something stupid, recognize that the filter that usually keeps it out, down. Long-time viewers know that that's gotta be shit, a hell of a predicament to put myself in, right? Already dumber than usual? Good God, how are we gonna survive? I can make up for it, because I did a little bit of tweaking. What? When did this happen? Play capture, unlock. Why are you so large? Large! You're huge! Okay, so I'm going to do some actual brilliant overlays, huh? Okay, so I did some tweaking. After I installed a new version of the mod launcher, I noticed that there were some different resolutions. Even put it in widescreen. Now, when I launch it, just me now. My apologies. And then full screen it. Notice that there was actually another setting as well. It was like How many times the resolution would you like? Oh, 8 times. So, first off, put it in 1920 by 1080. How high as my monitor can do. And then look at that. How beautiful is that? Then also render it at 8 times the rendering size because my graphics card can handle it. And so it is now. And look how good it is, baby! Stare into Shiva. The high quality models, the high quality backgrounds, upscale. It looks even better than it did before. Hack the planet, baby. Please stare into these high quality titties. The awakening of, oh my, I'm into women, that reverberated around the world. Also, 26 years since Final Fantasy VII's original release. Today! What a day to be streaming on. Now, I did that today. I did some grinding the week before. Time is at level 2. That's real close to Curaga, so we'll get that real soon. That's a terrible, terrible setup, but really sure why I'm grinding Chocobo Lure. I think it's just because I can. What we're going to do is actually unequip everyone. Because this is primarily a grinding. And I'd like to get Earth. So, you can see everyone's levels. Cloud's 41 because it's got to be in a party at all times, so... The thing is, I didn't really need an awakening to discover I like women. I needed to have it pointed out by like internally and on the internet. Most straight men don't like penis. When it appears in their porn, they're like, oh no, I'm not interested in that. And when that wasn't the case for me, I had to go, I wonder why that is. And then I stopped thinking about it for a while. Oh, men. Carbon Bangle, which is good. None of it's paired, so... Cloud's doing that. Try to do all 4. That'd be useful if we all start done. Someone needs that. I think Final Fantasy X's Shiva had the largest effect. It's cool. It's an all damaging spell. That's my opinion. I do want Revive to level. Sleep in Silence. Like, most of the time, like, I recommend leveling up the balls because they sell for a lot, right? Don't strictly. That one, that's close to Toad. Cloud's got Toad on him, we don't need that. Give her cover, we know that. Ridiculous. Heal, he's got the Restore, that's gonna time. Elemental Shiva, Death Blow. Really doing much for him. He's got Toad. There we go. There we go. So that doesn't need to be linked to anything. Titan there. Accidentally bought 2 of those. It's cool. You get an all restore as well. Range. Don't really need high leveled all. Or Cloud. No other links. Okay. That should be enough messing about. We're going to... I want to see 10 Shivas. Dumb. Qhimm. Like, I know that much. Sorry, 10? No, I meant 13. Sorry. I want to see 13 Shiva is very strange. Again, I didn't play 13 until 2015, 16, around then. Yeah, and that wasn't so bad. I didn't finish it though. The closest I've come was watching a full Let's Play by Matt Wiggins, who gets today's shout out as a Twitch streamer and former member of Loading Ready Run. Bloodfang! So, primarily what we were grinding for was like, get the back row, because because the lower levels build faster. And just build it on one, then swap it up. It's clever. Good on them for thinking of that, but how dare they for thinking of that? Fuckers. Why am I taking the buggy? Because if you take the buggy, at this point, it has a chance of breaking down. And it can get fixed. It means it's harder to leave and go do something else, I believe. Part of the problem. Okay, I'm gonna... Nice. And I want the opportunity to be able to just get up and ride the buggy away. In case there's something I miss. Well, I'm certainly missing something. The way through. Oh no, there it is. There's Cosmo Cannon. Right. Anyway, I did a bunch of grindings that everyone leveled up a bunch, but primarily my target was materia equaling out the party. 500 damage, Aerith? God. Angry young lady. And get people's level, like, limit break levels. Good. Get it! Kiraga time! Full heal! Oh, so much mana. Also think we get a free rest soon. But then I'll have to use hypers on everyone again. Anyway, enjoy the background music. It's very good. Probably one of the favorite tracks of a lot of people, the whole game. And we get some backstory for Red 13. I'm home. It is I, Nanaki. Hey, Nanaki, you're safe. Come on and say hello to Bugenhagen. Nanaki? Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Are you familiar with this land? Let me explain. People from all over the world gather here to seek the study of planet life. Sorry, it's full now, so I can't let you enter. They helped me when I was on the road. Please, let them in. Oh, is that so? You helped out Nanaki? Please, come in. Who is Nanaki? Nanaki is Nanaki. That is his name. Okay. Barrett's pretty low. Equip him with materia again. Because Red's got the rest of it. Show your 2 cents and transform. Oh. Could be worse. This is Cosmo Canyon. Quite a mysterious place. We come to seek the study of planet life. Oh, really? There really isn't much else to see here. Get up there and talk to that chap. Yeah. Yay! Nanaki! Nanaki's back! It's all thanks to this flame. This fire is called the Cosmo Candle. It has burned for generations. It is a holy flame that protects this canyon. I've heard it only went out once, long ago. The elder said something horrifying occurred, but I really don't know much else about it. Okay. I know I'm ranting about it, but God, this looks good. 1080p. Upscaled so much. Beautiful. The crispness. Hello? Looking for anything in particular? Cornucopia. A tent because I used a few. Tents are expensive. Oh. Item over there. Busted. Blast. Damn, blast. Also, hilariously, like, these ladders aren't marked, but that green one was. That ladder did have a green triangle inside the shop, but I couldn't get there. Maybe come get there later, maybe get the crap. Better taunt me. Final Fantasy VII wouldn't taunt me like that. It's like Final Fantasy XII. That is good. So that was yesterday? Amazing. Very cool indeed. There's a... And like... Especially Final Fantasy VII Day, but the Japanese anniversary is... That's such a big deal. I wasn't kidding when I was like... This was a very big deal for release. That's so? You brought Nanaki back here? Oh, thanks. Welcome. How about our original cocktail, Cosmo Candle? A drink now and then is good for you. Relax you a bit. If you know when to stop. I'm not super hyped about the way Final Fantasy VII is used as a bit of a cash cow for the more corporate minds at Square Enix. Welcome to Shildra Inn. It'll be 100 gil a night. Yeah, alright. Have a great dream of the stars. Like, it's not a good thing that you can potentially sell a lot of things, if not anything, just by shoving Final Fantasy VII in it, right? Like a picture of Cloud, and now it will sell. It's not. I don't like that. Obviously, I don't like that no matter what the property is. But I understand it's pretty far against the themes of the fucking game. And what can you do? Current corporate structure uses an amazing smokescreen that says they have like an obligation to the shareholders to maximize profit. They can get away with doing whatever the fuck they want. Not strictly true. Can get away with what should be considered bad behavior, or things that are thematically against the property you're trying to market. Profit. We're in Cosmo Canyon. Where else am I going to think about this? Here is where I was... I mean, this is my hometown. My tribe of protectors are those who appreciate this beautiful canyon and the planet. Brave mother fought and died here, but my cowardly father left her. Last of my race. Cowardly father? Yes, my father was a wastrel. Brilliant! Amazing translation. So, the mission I inherited from my ancestors is to protect this place. Journey ends here. Hey, Nanaki, you're home! Coming, Red Ball. Let's rest for a bit. There's some things I want to find out about anyway. Well, Red? Nanaki, I guess. Nice to have you in the party for a bit of time. Game we lose here. Tough. Hey, we got him home. Like, that's an achievement and a half. He was locked. Oh yeah. I may have metering. One more, and then I can unlock Omnislash. Once I get the item, that's how that. Oh, welcome. The people of this canyon hate to compete, so almost everything here are replicas. But that's alright. Some of them you really can use. I know this is probably not the most important. It's money. What are we gonna do with it? Buy a villa? Yeah, sure. All right, get right on that. Save the world. We don't need a house right now. Anyway, only normal growth? Sure, but I can grind for it if I need. Now we can link things. Oh yeah. Red's got most of our materia right now. Nanaki, apologies. Anyway, still pretty good. Thank you. Hey, what's that? Turtle's Paradise newsletter, number 4. Now hiring. Looking for someone who can stand long hours of boredom. For details, contact the Turtle's Paradise. Well, I can recommend several people from the channel. They've watched me talk about nonsense for hours on end. Amazing. We should trust them to stand long hours of boredom. Where did I put it? No, I know it's around somewhere. It was this guy who studied planetary life here. Couldn't take things the way they were, so went to Midgard to form Avalanche. Want to hear more? Yeah, alright. Guess you could say this is where Avalanche was born. Always wanted to come here. Finally, I made it. Good job, Barrett. A lot's happened. Then, I don't know what's gonna happen now that there is no Avalanche. Barrett accent's a little off. Focus. I'll get it back, don't worry. We're just warming up. I'll drink more water. See you, doctor, about the weird growth on my neck. Cloud? Cloud, buddy. Thank you. Regan Hagen sealed this door shut. How do you do that? With super glue? Probably a magical seal? Oh man, I'm so busy. I need more help. Complain. Did you just say complain? Told you, man, everyone's monologue is different. I'm the one that's barging into your room and... sir, you forgot your change. Hide it back there. Come on, let me in. What was that? Waiting for shortcut input. Battle mode. Battle mode. It is battle mode. Alright. Pretty sure it's part of the... Anywhere, or... L3 plus something is probably one of the commands for the launcher. I know it's supposed to support a way to speed things up, which I would love for auto battle. Grinding? But it doesn't work. Sorry, I tried. But sorry to myself too, because I love speeding up that sort of repetitive. You would not believe how much better that... Hold on. Seriously. I don't know, that's tasteful. You've got to see his original model. It doesn't make any sense. Who are these guys? Anyway, look at that. That's so much better. He's still floating on a ball, but it looks less weird. 10 out of 10. Friends, who made the mod? You rock. Rock. Cloud, this is my grandfather, Boogan. He's incredible. He knows everything. Ooh, I hear that you looked after Nanaki. Nanaki is still a child, you see. Please stop, grandfather. I'm 48. Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity. So you see, his 48 years would be only equivalent to, say, that of a 15 or 6-year-old in human reckoning. 15 or 16? He's quiet and very deep. You thought he was an adult? Grandfather, I want to be an adult. I want to grow up and be able to protect you in the village. No, Nanaki, you can't stand on your own yet. To do that now would be destroy you in the long run. Good. Yeah, don't put the fate of the world on teenagers' shoulders, man. They can't handle it. It sucks. Too much pressure. Reaching up into the heavens, threatening to snatch the very stars from the great city of Midgar. You've seen it, haven't you? Well, that's a bad example. Looking up too much makes you lose perspective. When it's time for the planet to die, you'll understand that you know absolutely nothing. What? When the planet dies? It may be tomorrow, or 100 years from now, but it's not long off. How do you know this? I hear the cries of the planet. Fuck. Can you hear that rumbling sound? What's that? The sounds of the stars in the heavens. While this goes on, planets are born and die. What was that? That was a scream from the planet. Didn't she hear it? As if to say, I hurt, I suffer. They have come here on a journey to save the planet. Why don't you show them your apparatus? Show me the apparatus. Don't mind if I do. To save the planet. But then again, I guess it wouldn't hurt to show him. Hugenhagen. Several odd looking people are here. Wow. Jesus. The whole place has gotten busy all of a sudden. Brought friends too. I'll go get them. The most, like the lowest thing in the mini activity feed is anonymous, thank you, is gifted a sub. Thanks again to Lickety Slits. Great name. Cloud, please call one of them. Only 3 people can fit in grandfather's machine. Well, I can't. I'd love to. How do I call one of them? Enter the save point? That doesn't seem very well made. Oh, well made. Wait a minute. I better just go up to the machine. No, let's not risk that. I'm already lost. I'm gonna get to the save point. It'll be like, not like that, you idiot. Oh. No need to feel silly when you're just doing due diligence. So, watched an interview with a vampire several weeks ago. Fucking great show. Fantastic. Not a super faithful adaptation, but that's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It was a good book, and the movie was also pretty good, I guess. It's been a while. But why faithfully adapt something when you can make it better? Or more appropriate to the medium, right? You don't want a video game to play exactly like a movie. The TV show is very good. Well, that's pretty cool. Hammering the use key, there's nothing up here. And I was pleased with it. I thought, that's really good. It's got these weird things like and Anne Rice's Dark Universe or Dark Worlds or something. What does that mean? I don't know. And then Mayfair Witches comes out, and I'm like, oh my god. TV Cinematic Universe. Don't worry, my machine won't run away. Go and invite your friends. Crying. Okay, I guess I was doing the right thing. I gotta go like find them. All right, well, do that. Anyway, Mayfair Witches also really good, highly enjoyable. Man, it's a show that makes me feel like saying, "God forbid women do anything" a lot, and that's a fun thing to say. Up to mischief, causing trouble. Hey, Tifa, Aerith, what's going on? You going somewhere? Yes. Please make a party of... Okay, well, like Barrett, right? Barrett just gotta come. Tifa's cool, we like her. Aerith because it's the planet. She hears the cries of the planet too. Barrett because he's like, he always wanted to go here. He didn't form Avalanche. He's only part of the cell, right? If there's a mystical experience to be had up here, probably in the machine. Let's take Barrett. I like Barrett. I like Aerith. I like Tifa too. Alright, well, Cosmo Canyon might be nice as a tourist trap, but I am noting it is not accessible. Here, over here, the door's unlocked. Come in. Noting that on my Google review, it could be more wheelchair accessible. If it's only wheelchair accessible with help, it's not accessible. Woohoo! Looks like you have them all together. Then let's begin. I'll stand there. Start the FMV. Start laying out more about what the game is about. Enjoy. Pretty, it's just like the real thing. Yes, pretty good. This is my laboratory. All the workings of space are entered into this 3D holographic system. Hey, his shooting star. It's fucking cool. Even with the original models, it looked incredible. But for the time. 26 years, remember? 26 years old. I'm 32. Well, that's not a good sign, is it? Oh, how wonderful. That's not what I'd say, Aerith. Yes, it is something, isn't it? Well, let's get to the subject. Eventually, all humans die. What happens to them after they die? The body decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. What about their consciousness, their hearts, and their souls? The soul, too, returns to the planet. And not only those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in the universe are the same. The spirits that return to the planet merge with one another and roam the planet. They roam, converge, and divide, becoming a swell called the life stream. Stream, in other words, a path of energy of the souls roaming the planet. Spirit energy is a word you should never forget. A new life. Children are blessed with spirit energy and are brought into the world. Then the time comes when they die and once again return to the planet. Of course, there are exceptions, but this is the way of the world. I've digressed, but you'll understand better if you watch this. I'm excited to use the Bugenhagen voice. Love a weird old man. This is just a dude. Oh. You learned that from a video I may have linked to, Corey? Neat! Spirit energy is a source of life for trees, birds, and humans. Not only living things, it makes it possible to form planets. And if that spirit energy were to disappear... It's not just one video, it's 10! Actually, I think it's about 13. And they're all long! Oh, fuck! A horrid little monkey! No, that's a terrible thing. If someone drains all the energy, the fucking planet cracks. These are the basics of the study of planet life. Cloud's tapping his foot. What? Spirit energy disappears, our planet will die. Spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. When spirit energy is forcefully extracted and manufactured, it can't accomplish its true purpose. Talking about Marco energy, right? Every day, Marco reactors suck up spirit energy, diminishing it. Spirit energy is compressed in reactors and processed into Marco energy. All living things are being used up and thrown away. In other words, Marco energy will only destroy the planet. Guess Avalanche had a point there, didn't they? Hey, if you don't want to believe a strange old man when he shows you a video, like turns off the light, you want to be energy efficient after that performance, right? Story of the planets and those who lived with them. If you want to know more, then you must listen to the words of the elders. Okay. Nanaki? Is father a coward? That's it. Nanaki's been thinking that all this time. Bit of a segue, but alright. Isn't it sweet that a strange old man floating on a ball calls Nanaki his grandson? Personal pronouns are like a thing, an interesting thing in Japanese. When they say grandfather, they're probably like Okasan? Something like that. Fuck. I'm gonna regret trying to say that out loud. Anyway, it's like not specifically calling him a grandfather, but specifically giving him the respect of an older male relative. Languages are neat. They're fun to learn. Even if they are just through Duolingo and being nagged by it. Today. Oh, French is fun. My whole idea behind learning French was just enough to pretend to be like a Canadian student, not even a French Canadian, who did it in high school and then didn't do much else. Except spots around the fire. What a boring place. Just like I thought. I want to go somewhere. Let's find some materia. Alright. Wonder how many years it's been. Gosh, brings back memories. Oh, okay. I wanted to talk to the others. Oh, no, you sit down next to Eris when you talk to her. Oh, Cloud. You sly dog. I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things. Etc. and the promised land. Alone. I'm all alone now. But we're here for you, right? I know, I know, but I am the only etc. Does that mean we can't help? Oof, that's tough. Cosmo Cannon is where Avalanche is born. Promise my guys someday when we save the planet from the Shinra, we'll all go to Cosmo Canyon to celebrate. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse, they're all gone. Died for the planet. Really? Save the planet? We all hate the Shinra. Is it right to go on? Hey, will they ever forgive me? Now, I really don't know. But I do know one thing. If there's anything I can do to save the planet or the people living on it, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's a justice or revenge or whatever. I don't care. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Again, Avalanche is born again. Ah, Gruesome Cynic followed? Hell yeah. Getting a lot of attention tonight. Welcome aboard. Hey, Tifa. Bonfires are funny, aren't they? Make you remember all sorts of things. You know, Cloud, 5 years ago, it's nothing. No, forget it. I'm afraid to ask. What is it? It feels like you're going far away. Really are you, right? You just fucking leaves? Jesus. Long ago, when I was still very small, we were all around this flame. Oh, no, never mind. What happened? About my parents. When I talk about my mother, I'm full of pride and joy. That's fine, but think of my father, my heart is full of anger. You really can't forgive your father? Well, see, he left mother for dead. When the Gi tribe attacked, he ran off by himself, leaving mother and the people of the canyon. Nanaki, there's something you should see. The place may be dangerous. Cloud, will you and one other person come with us? Well, alright. Got low health. Say Gareth, she's still relatively low level. Tifa's got a bit of a buff lately. Yuffie's still pretty high level. Cat, she will can find to stay here. Can I go too? Where are they going? Dangerous? Count me out. Drag them along just for that. I wonder what's to show them. Maybe it's materia that's been passed down for generations? Open AI Roblon. Nice to see you as well. Popular Jimbles tonight. Much like always. Here we are. Load about. Good time playing Final Fantasy. At least here on Wednesday nights. Catch a weird floating old man. Tell me you won't get away with this. You'll never get away with this. Ooh. Are we all set? A minute. Not ready yet? Tell me when you're ready. Save point. Okay? That's why. We need a save point because we're going into a dungeon. Going into a dungeon? We're going into a dungeon! Okay. Red 13, what do you think? Still got stuff? Cool. Still got stuff? Awesome. What about your materia? You're all set? Yeah? Pure, good, Titan, Mystify, Jacoby Lure, long range. Yeah, that'll do. Maybe we'll give you a different bangle. Nice, that's much better. Let's do. Anyway, still slightly more defense, that's worth it. Never thought I'd not have enough materia, considering how often I accidentally buy too much of it. The grinding to do the things like get max one of each type of materia, then hand it over to a thing later. I'll do that off screen, but I will do it. Ooh, shall we go? Alright, Bugenhagen, let's go. Quarterly Imbe. I think you're bots. You haven't said anything in chat, but I'm getting a lot of follows. Like, I hope you're real people, but if not... Alright, come in, come in. Okay. You lead the way, Grandpa. What? Are you crazy? It's dangerous in there. I told you that. You want an old man? Oh, hey, Leona Maple. Take your time. You're under no obligation. I'll be right behind you. All right. Yeah, we love real people. Big fans of them. Quite a lot, in fact. I hope Waffles maple syrup is going particularly well. Especially with, like, the adjustment to Wizards OGL. Like, we're having potentially good news. I'm going to replace at least part of it with Creative Commons. Good. I think the best analogy so far was when someone was like, oh, I'm so glad that the person who threatened to crush all my eggs in one basket has now said they're no longer going to crush all the eggs. I better put all my baskets back in. My eggs back in this basket. The response being, this basket is the only one that gives further eggs. It has the largest market share. It's a strange looking rock. Break it open. Oh no, a battle! You could have seen this coming. Cool sword you got there, Cloud. Oh. Oh. Gotta put checks. Like, okay, yeah, but this basket is the one that generates more eggs. The analogy starts to fall apart. Did we get anything except a battle? No? Okay. So that Izo's, like, reprinting of the core book ran out in a couple of days is pretty interesting news. That's fascinating. Not just because I already like Pathfinder 2nd. Break the rock. I'm big on recognizing that if you wish to... Not to sound like a broken record, but we're annoyed at a company that's trying to maximize profit. What we're really annoyed at again is, once again, we're annoyed at capitalism. Rats. Color me shocked. How could we have seen this coming? Yeah. Learned enemy skill, death sentence. Sounds good. Well, she didn't die. Problem solved. Grinding in here is much more effective than outside, but I didn't do that. Yeah, there's a funny looking rock in here. Oh! That one isn't a battle. What about strange shaped rock? I want there to be space for people to earn money, because earning money, especially for creative work, is a good thing. It allows you to continue making creative work. Good, we like that. It's a shame we kind of have to do it. It's kind of a shame we have to do it through this model. I say we. I don't really have a dog in this race. Haven't written anything in a while. It didn't even cancel the death sentence. What I really want is everyone to feel like they can just create art and having to struggle all the time. That's just not gonna happen with that revolution. Okay. Learn how to bandage. Also not a... That looks like a lever, and I can't... A lever, and I can't fiddle with it, so... Oh, hey, Birkenhagen. Woohoo! Everyone here's a ghost of the Gi tribe killed in a certain battle. Certain battle? The vengeful spirits of the Gi didn't disappear and couldn't return to the live stream. We still have far to go. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Kinda dark, dude. Alright. Yeah. I'm glad you did, Corey. Why we gotta learn? I was like, revolution. Yeah. Is that... Take bets. Is that lava, or do we have piles of boiling blood? What do you think? Added effect. Amazing. It's another one of those cool materia that you put into a... Yeah. Adds the status of the thing. So, like, this will cast stop. Well, not cast. Just use the stop ability whenever Cloud uses this sword. We should do that. Heal's a bad choice. All right. Yeah, of course you're tired. I don't want to give too much away, but you just got extra responsibilities. Oh no! Whoa! I'm gonna make Cloud. Oh, cool. Amazing. It includes being stabbed. Whoa! Yeah, look, I gotta admit, I'm pretty tired too right now. I don't even have a very good reason for it. This life, everyone's got different... game over while doing it. Can you game over, or does it just put you on one hit point? Black M phone. Well, maybe we should have grabbed Kate Shi then. Cat Shi. Time for science? Well, the worst thing that can happen is that we die and have to replay a lot of it. Alright, here's the thing. If it puts everyone on one hit point, then it won't kill everyone. But what I'll do is now... Okay, cool. I'm pretty confident. Okay, I don't think it'll kill us. One more though, right? Alright. It turns out Jimbles is the easiest person in the world to peer pressure. He's just so enthusiastic to try dumb things. We did it together as a team. How could I resist that? No, okay. Wondering if there was a shiny rock down there? Shining at me, I'd walk all the way down to make you watch that. As you can see, this cave leads to the back of Cosmo Canyon. Even though the Gi outnumbered us, they could not attack through here because the passage is too narrow. Let's move on. Okay. I look forward to whatever that is. What? Okay, well, it's neither of those two, I guess. Random encounter. I don't think it really counts as random, does it? Whoa! It's a stinger! Gonna turn into a frog? What a beautiful use of our enemy die. Oh, and it's also stopped because of Cloud Sword. Okay, well... I feel a little bad now. Stacking status effects on this poor thing. Oh, it's gone. Had more health than I expected, though. Enough experience for that. We went to so much effort to see all the status effects we called on it. It was so difficult. Oh, I received the next potion. Well, they may be an X potion. It doesn't mean I don't respect them for who they are and the joy they brought into my life earlier. What? Okay. Could you just... Would you give us a second, please? Oh, well look, that's an achievement. Compete in the X Games? Nuts. I'm impressed with it. So, before or after it was more commercialized as Red Bull took over? I don't know if that's a real thing, I'm just making it up as we go. Why did Red Bull host its own games? Before. Okay, that's good. I know that Red Bull's hosting their own sports games is partially to compete with the X Games. Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, true. How can I forget? I don't know why Cover is still on Aerith. She doesn't have the healing thing right now. It's a bit pointless. I think we're fucking about for the fun of it. Oof. What the? Whoa! First of all, rude. Good lord. Hey, you know the rules. You need to use your limit breaks over and over to get to the next one. Really hoping that it would ding and say, "Grats, you got enough." But no. I wonder which Gi warrior had the spirit of the Stinger. Maybe that's just these ones. Delitos Bugenhagen? The lying lie who lies? Probably not. Face it. Guy seems pretty devoted to telling the truth. Random bros of his adoptive grandson. He's like, oh, I'll show you the secret of the planet. Universe. Not propaganda, we swear. Yes, 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 yes! Ha! Fairy ring! Wait, what does that do? Poison and darkness? Easy. Hate that at all. Yeah. Okay, poison and darkness. Brat's Red 13 on your new ring, which you can put on your paws. Oh, God. Well, he's gonna have to do a paw fastening instead of, like, a traditional wedding proposal, because... He's not having a good day, is she? I gotta admit, I feel a little bad about leaving cover on her, because she just gets whacked a lot. Beautiful gratuitous obby shot from behind. Which you must respect. Alright, cool. Oh, rippling blood, my favorite. Must I? Yeah. Alright, them's the rules. Do I get that chest? I have a thought. Let's do this fight first. I'm fine. Rawr. Leapfrog. You like frogs? Should have seen the last episode. I lost my mind. Like a six frog pileup at times. Oh, no, come on. Come on. Don't do that to her. Let her get up. Losing my mind, because like 6 frogs, each of them can cast Frog Song and Frog Slap, both of which turn you into frog. Frog Song makes you sleep as well, right? 3 of us versus 6 of them, and you can't do anything except regular attack or use an item or a spell that like unfrogs you when you're a frog, or you attack for small amounts of damage, right? It was so long. We were turned into a frog, and then we were unturned into a frog, and then we turned into a frog again. And then I'm like, okay, well, you're not a frog, so use it like an ability that kills half of the battlefield because they're not that dangerous. And then we'll be able to like whittle them down, so we don't have to spend so long as frogs. And then in the time, and be putting in a command that's like, okay, kill them. They'd get turned into a frog again, and you can't cancel the command, so they just stand there and go, frog, and then lose a turn. By God. This warrior went through the cave all alone, fighting attackers one after another. Grandpa, that warrior. We're almost there. Strange old man. That is too many frog. And it made you feel like there was nothing you could do. You can't resist it. They're already frogs. By God, the frog curse came upon us all. Anyway. Attacks and drains the HP and MP from one opponent. Amazing. We're gonna save that. Because I'm pretty sure we go into the next zone and immediately get into a boss fight. Just enjoy that. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's not intimidating at all. What happened here, Bugenhagen? What is this? Grandpa, is he after death? The ghosts of the Ghee, like stagnant air. This can't be. Cool. Look at that. That's great. Bloodfang him. Wait, what do you mean take? What do you mean take over? No. Oh boy. Well, I mean, he got MP back. That's pretty good. Cool. So there is a trick to this fight. I will demonstrate it because it's fun. He's a zombie. He's a ghost. Got the death. He's undead. And in many Final Fantasy games, what happens if you use life or healing magic on a dead thing? Well, you'll see in a little bit. Yeah, take that, candle. Aha! Yeah, look at that. What about if we use... Ow! Just keep throwing healing magic at him. It's not that effective, but it's very funny. Better heal us too. Alright. Oh yeah, what about life? Restores life? Let's do that. Or we'll just Qrag you to death. Take that, you zombie. Like, people always say, use a headshot. What if you instead throw potions at him? Potions, a very lovely drink you can get from Artnia. A wiser stuff. Yeah, you can Phoenix down him, you can throw an X potion, which max restores someone's hit points but kills them immediately. You can use an elixir too, if you just feel like throwing one away for whatever reason. And that's pretty funny. But it's also funny to do a bit and fight him normally for a bit and then do the thing. Thank you, Cloud. Because of you, we survived. See that minor grammatical error that would cost them 1 point, so they go down from a HD to a D on the most recent essay? No reason to complain. Getting a very high mark is not what I expected. Nanaki, you've grown strong too. Oh yeah? Now I know it wasn't a mistake bringing you here. Come, I have something I want to show you, right over here. I would like to pick up the shiny rock before we go anywhere. Gravity materia? Yeah. Gravity, Gravira. Perfect. I'll talk to them, but we can do this weird vibrating walk, which I like. That's good fun. That's having the time of his life there. It's amazing. Does it work on Bugenhagen? No, we just walk right through him. Okay. Old man, sir, you have no clipping! Sir! I'm not gonna ruin this moment. This is... the warrior who fought against the Gi. He kept them from taking even one step into Cosmo Canyon. Maybe he is, Corey. Maybe he is. But he was never able to return to town. Look, Nanaki. Look at your father, at the warrior Sato. That FMV plays real fast. What? That's Sato? Sato continued to fight the Gi tribe here, to protect this canyon. Even after the Gi's poisonous arrows turned his body to stone. Even after they all ran away, Sato continued to protect us. And he continues to protect us even now. Now. You thought that he was a coward and ran away. But he alone risked his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. That is your father, Sato. That is Sato? Did Mother know? He knew. The two of them made me promise to keep this cave shut. They asked me to seal it myself and not to tell us all. They said we should forget about this cave. Cloud, would you mind leaving the two of us alone? Okay. A lot of people there are like, hey, Bugenhagen, why did you tell Red 13 that his dad ran away? Ever said that? You should pay attention to the dialogue in the text. Nanaki's parents asked him to seal it, don't tell us all. Bugenhagen is likely like, likely saying, okay, I didn't, I won't, right? And Red 13, Nanaki, pieced it together and came to the wrong conclusion based on the information he had. He's like, no one mentioned my dad saving the day, no one mentioned him fighting. All he knew is that he wasn't there when a bad thing happened. He didn't die protecting it, no one told stories about him, because everyone was just kind of keeping a secret from him. His parents saying don't tell him is not a good thing, but it's not unreasonable for Bugenhagen to not know that Red 13 came to the conclusion that his dad was a coward without knowing anything further. Usually it goes one step further and everyone thinks that Bugenhagen told Red 13 that his dad is a coward. A lie. I don't think that's really what's happening. And again, this is just my interpretation, maybe I'm wrong. He has unsealed it and told people now? Yeah, because Bugenhagen just today learned that Nanaki thinks his dad is a coward, so he's like, alright, well this secrecy didn't work. That approach sucked. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix it by unsealing it and telling people, because his parents are wrong, you know? You're allowed to update things. He didn't keep his promise, but the rationale as to why he would has changed so desperately. He had no idea. Yeah. It's also entirely possible you don't tell a very young child or someone who looks up, like, you live in a peaceful community, you don't tell an impressionable youth, ah yes, your father saved all of us by killing a bunch of people and sacrificing himself. Might lead to dumb behavior by the youth. Naki, I want you to continue your journey with Cloud and the others. Grandpa, listen, Nanaki. Cloud says they're trying to save the planet. Honestly, I don't think it can be done. Or even if they stop every reactor on the planet, it's only going to postpone the inevitable. Even if they stop Sephiroth, everything will perish. Wow. Okay. But Nanaki, I've been thinking lately. I've been thinking if there is anything we could do. Part of the planet, something to help a planet already in misery. No matter what happens, isn't it important to try? Am I just wishing against fate? I bow to your experience, Corey. I'm too old to do anything about it. This year I'll be 130. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So weird, buddy. I love you. That is why, Nanaki, you must go with them. For my sake. Grandpa. I wanted to show you your real father before you left. I'm so glad that you came back while I was still alive to show you. Grandpa, don't talk like that. I don't want to think of life without you. Oh, well, I've had a long life. You must live. See to it. See to what's happening to the planet and I'll come back to tell you. Nanaki? I'm Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, the son of the warrior Sato. I'll come back and warrior true to that noble name, so please, Grandpa. It's Sato's. Sato. Father. Father turned into a Mako reactor and he's dropping materia on you. There we get going. This is it. At 13. Just the way it goes. Came handy at times. Well. it's been a while since Catchy. Let's bring him along. See if he can chill for a bit. Wait, fuck, that guy's got all our materia. Damn it! Damn it. Oh well. Yellow megaphone, black. Double growth, though. Double growth as well. That's pretty good. Double growth at 4 slots. Look at 4 slots unlinked. Less attack, whatever. I have a silver armlet now, man. Frog and small, good, but yeah. Manipulate? Yeah. Wonder why he has manipulate of any materia to have. Why manipulate specifically? Interesting. That's interesting. Oh, I smell you, Cosmo Canyon. Wait for me, I'm coming too. Cloud, please look after Nanaki. What happened? I think I grew up a little. That's what happened. Wait. Really? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Come back whenever you need my knowledge, or you want Jimbles to do this voice again. Anytime, baby. I'd be happy to lean over into your ear and say, ooh, hoo, hoo. Can you do that special thing I like? Drop it to the floor and shake it. Yeah, baby. Ooh. Banned. Yes. Generally, yes. Thick gravity, baby. Feel it's not worth a damn and it's not bother. Don't have anything on it. Should be living up long range. I'm not gonna. Alright. Where the fuck are we actually supposed to go? Jimbles did not remember. We'll figure it out. Let's have Catchy. Have a griffin. Okay. Jimbles, why do you keep using Death Blow? What's the point? Have a high chance of missing? Got a high chance of critting? Like, generally crit fishing is not how you play. What's the point of it? What's the cool tech? Well, I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again now. If you use it with a weapon that can't miss, and there are several weapons that can't miss, I think there's even specifically a weapon for Tifa that can't miss. No, I'm conflating it. It's just a thing for Cloud. And a few others, but Cloud is one of them. You cannot miss with the sword, ever. So, Death Blow every turn, never misses. 100% crit rate. That's... I don't know how... A lot of people love the materia system because it's really customizable. You can mess around with it a lot. There's a lot of unique effects and cool, like, ways to build up a characters. Get in the buggy. They are walking around. And I agree. Especially compared to 6, like, 6 only had the specialized leveling system. It didn't actually have... I love him. Do it again, Catchy. 6, like, only had the espers that level up your stats specifically. Woo! And that felt more like a detriment, like, hey, don't grind too early, you'll fuck up your stats. Going back to get the buggy. And relics, but that was about it. so I'm not surprised 6 then 7 being like, ah, cool leveling systems. I'm doing this on purpose. And so it makes sense that you come to something where you can customize and you're supposed to make interesting builds, or think about what you're equipping to whom, and you can only link on a couple of like 2 things together. Imagining what you could do if you could link 3 is cool. Team Sphere Grid. Yeah, well, Sphere Grid is pretty good. The extent in which you can mess with Sphere Grid is pretty clever too. Gonna try one more time. Yeah? Alright, maybe you just can't manipulate this thing. Wow. Can't all summon. Gary Brand, finally. I just got to kill a bunch of things. You mean in 10? Like only Una can summon? Yeah, the justification makes sense. I don't know how I feel about the systems that we're allowed to. I talk about the remake of 7 every now and then. I don't know if I like systems where you can... It's funny, I don't like it when there's explicitly the best person to do a thing, but I also don't like it when it turns out there's no difference between the characters. Like, yeah. In some scenarios, you're like, well, these characters all turn out to be roughly the same by the end of it. Who cares? So just choose your favorite. Like, occasionally that makes me feel like, oh, well, then they're not different. They're not unique and interesting. That makes me sad. But also, I don't like it when there are explicitly worse options. We're like, oh, well, don't take this one. They suck. I'm like, oh, shit. We just never take this one character? They're awful? And in a lot of Final Fantasies, that actually comes down to, like, their limits. Most of the time, it's limit break, it's the... or the tool. In Final Fantasy VI, like, they all have a tool option. But in 6, like, everyone's going to be casting magic. It was the best option all the time. I don't know. Curious. Same kind of goes in 7, like we got... No, the abilities, because... Deathblow uses a modified version of your attack. And it's still, even though you're using the same materia, it's got a unique way of showing that. I think that's good. Anyway, it's break time. We'll be back in 15 minutes. How convenient time. Yeah. Oh yeah, they sure did, and that's excellent. Especially in 10. That interpretation did very well. Alright, back in 15. Be good, everybody. Hungry cells be seething over toast chads. Alright, that's all I got. I know I'm a goof, you love it. I feel like making an alcoholic drink today, because I just don't feel great. Plus the not going to work thing. And the weird net, whatever. But what I did feel like was toast, because my been since about 5. What's going on there? I gotta tell you, if you are blessed by the deity of bread that is beautiful, so lovely, so soft and delicious, there's tiny pockets of air being sprinkled through, and then you place it once again from the freezer into the toaster, press the button marked defrost, and then it toasts your bread, brings it from frozen crunchiness to dry crunchiness and a perfect shingle to layer your peanut butter on top of. I hope that you enjoy it as deeply and as soundly as I did. Anyway. Kinda bugged you. Don't ask me, man. I'll go on a weird flight of fancy. Gets worse if I'm drunk or high. Go on stranger tangents. I'm a casting haste. Whoa! Damn it, Cloud, we successfully manipulated something. You're a monster. There's a beach somewhere near here that you cast manipulate, and then you can make it use Mighty Guard on allies, and then you learn it. It's a really good enemy skill. And, like, we'll give it a go, but I don't intend to spend ages on it. It's not fun to watch. Very entertaining is all I'm saying. Alright, let's see Qhimm. Qhimm, you gonna do it? Use dice! Jeez! Not bad. Oof, alright. There's a whole lovely video by Abigail Thorne about, like, eating on camera. And she quite successfully put a feeling I have into words about what it's like to eat on camera and why you're hesitant to do it, why it feels weird. I don't think I have anything else particularly interesting to say about it other than this creator put it into words, and that's kind of rare. It feels great to feel seen, to feel understood. And that's why I have the thing off when I'm eating. At least eating toast. Hungry cells be seething over toast chads. I love what the internet has done to language. Prevalence of the word forgore instead of forgot. Pretty funny. Silly little noise Qhimm makes. That's incredible. You hear that, man? Ooh. What? That's enough. Continue following the coastline. Well, we're gonna keep exploring, baby. I don't know if we know where we're supposed to go, but we're gonna find out. These fuckers again. All right. Your Honor, I love him. He's just the best. There's a specific build for Tifa, which I don't think we can unlock just yet. She has a a glove that drastically increases her attack damage when she's like close to death or has the like timed death condition or something. And so give her a ring that you give her that weapon to increase the damage when she's got death on her. Give her that. Oh, what's this? Where are we going? Oh, what's that? A Valron. Didn't really tell me anything, did it? Can we manipulate it? Oh! Okay. Meteor raid. Bad. So anyway, you give Tifa that weapon, and you give her an item that makes her, at start of battle, have that "you're gonna die in 60 seconds" thing. And then, just by default, she enters battle and then rips people apart. Been known as a massive game breaker for a while, and I think that's funny. I think it should happen more often. That's Cloud again. Okay. Everyone just chill out a minute, maybe? Bong. That wasn't quite enough. Pretty sure Ares still needs to kill a lot of people for her next limit break. As it they use it a bunch, so need to worry about that. Did you see the name of that wolf? Were you too distracted by Catchy's amazing battle cry? What? He's Mario. He's voiced by Mario. What's this? Where are we? We're in the Nibble area. Where have we had that before? What would that be? That be Nibelheim? Holy. Okay, well, first things first. Catchy, it's been lovely to have you. Goodbye. We're gonna replace you with Tifa. What the hell is going on? This place burned down, did it not? Tiger Fang. Extra damage, love it. Long range is good, but I think we'll give her that one can be unlinked. Titan, huh? Get some magic. Yeah, someone should be learning gravity. I was looking up a bit. Could replace this with manipulate so we can still use it, but boy, has it not done anything useful so far. Also, Tifa's limit break is level 3. Can't wait to show you it. I bet it's silly. Let's go! What's in here? What? It was all burnt down, wasn't it? I thought so. And why? My house is still here too. Something strange? I'm not lying. I remember the intense heat of the flames. Yeah. He told the story back in Qhimm. The whole town burned down. Tifa was like that as well. Tifa keeps bringing into question Cloud's memory. She's hiding something. Why is Nibelheim here? Why is this dog so concerned? Questions. This is Cloud's house, right? It's just Nibelheim house. Stairs. What? Reunion. Black cape. Saved Luxors. Hate to sound like a freak, but doing me a heckin' concern. Wizard staff is not better. Has got double growth, but it's much worse on that, including slots. Fairy Tale got some link slots, normal growth. 4 though. We're gonna keep Aerith's learning a lot of magic all at once. Luxors. Black caped figures whispering about a reunion. What is going on? Question after question after question. What plot beats is the game dropping on us? What is happening? Why is it happening? There's another one. Must get it and bring it to Sephiroth. Then become one Sephiroth. There's number 5. I'm not doing that voice again. Well, not for the same dialogue. I'm gonna do it again when we talk about this. Here's a tattoo with the number 11. Leave the turbo ether. Must go in. Tifa's house. Yeah. Tifa, you want to comment on these weird people in your house? Tattoo number 4. Platinum Fist. Where are you? Great Sephiroth. Tiger Fang. Platinum Fist. Double growth. 4 slots, double growth, less damage. But I'll put it on the next time I'm grinding. Build up some materia. I want to show you what happens when it gets to max level though. Tifa, any orthopedic underwear? She went. Definitely remember playing the piano then. Why wasn't it burnt down? Play the piano? Ah, go for it. Go. Do. Well, I love the spoilers. Play through here. Oh shit, I'm playing it wrong. Okay. Alright, well I played it correctly. Heard this melody somewhere before. I played it well. Okay, well. Interesting that means like the world map music is diegetic in some way. It happening inside the scene, inside the narrative. Anyway, maybe I'll come back and play that later in the game. Those upscaled textures. This is what happens when you use AI for good instead of evil. Looks pretty. There's the appropriate amount of fingers on these people. What is it? I want to hear your story. I lived in this house until I was 14. No, but this town was burned down. 6 saying such things? Get out of here! Is it nothing? Really? Then it'll help me too. Bed? Nothing? Dude, how are you not freaking out? Maybe he is. Hi, welcome. What's your story? Town was supposed to have burnt down 5 years ago. What the hell's going on? Sir, don't say such awful things. I was born and raised in this town. What you say never happened. You're lying. Excuse me? That's so rude. If you're going to talk like that, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Tattoo number 6. He has something. Oh, the lock source. Must go to reunion. Having a hard time, aren't they? Wearing capes, shuffling about, looking unhappy. One in here, maybe? Maybe? No? No? Okay. EP. Also, I'd like to point out, the tavern is called the London. Seems to be in the font of London Calling by The Clash. You wouldn't have seen that until it was upscaled. Visible. Imagine playing that on a CRT screen. Nice town, huh? We've been in business here for a long time. You're lying. Got anything to do with this town? About being born and raised here? I was here until I was 14 and I don't remember you. Not nice to lie, man. Oh yeah, we'll explain this guy. Tattoo with the number 12. And he has... Can you hear the voice of Sephiroth? He's got opinions. Lots of opinions. You can also probably hear the dog crunching something in the background. Tractor Kong. Tractor Kong. Is a plastic thing. It's primarily used. It's got like a little bit of peanut butter in it. A couple of bits of kibbles. Kibbled oil. Gill of room. Scattered around the inside of the container. Yes, she's a Dachshund, and Dachshunds kind of like destroying things or hunting for food. And Marvel works out puzzles to get food way too fast. Mere peanut butter inside a plastic bottle, it will take her a while to crunch through it. And she will crunch through the whole thing and have a grand old time doing it. And we need her to be distracted for a while and use her brain. Really happy. We'll give her something to gnaw on. Oh, he's calling. Sephiroth is calling. The great Sephiroth is near. Inside the mansion. Oh, the great Sephiroth. Back in the mansion. What's it like in here? In the way of my research. In that one from the Turks. I scientifically altered him and put him to sleep in the basement. You want him? Watch the area. Merely a game I thought of. It is not necessary for you to participate if you don't want to. Move the dial on the safe carefully but quickly. 20 seconds. You cannot go past the numbers while turning. The 4 hints for the numbers are dial 1. Lid of the box with the most oxygen. Whole thing every time. Good lord. Come on. More. Behind the ivories short of tea and gray. I've actually read the walkthrough for this area a couple times. I'm really showing you. Creak in the floor near the chair on the second floor. Then to the left 5 steps, up 9 steps, left 2 steps, and up 6. I don't remember that. I'll alt-tab and figure it out. This is merely a game, I thought. Do you think... Do you think this hidden 4th clue is a bug or a feature? Think it's intentional that this one's blank? 4th row has been written in invisible ink. Dial 4 is right. 7. Well, it must be intentional now. Buried the lead a little bit, but hey. Look at his little guys. Jorky face. Jorky face! Curses. He's a beast! Directs them! Destroys the enemy! Bum-ba-da. Nice. Level lightning, level up. Puzzle. Vincent Pizzeria, Vincent Puzzle. Come on, man. Ray. Or it's just behind it. Something is written on the floor. 2, left 10. Alright, dorky face, bring it on. Curse. I'm just glad it doesn't, like, keep you silenced beyond the fight. Oh, they're gonna waste their time, right? I'm just gonna beat you to death. You silence us and we'll hit you. People will literally hit you over and over. Now we've been grinding. We should be able to defeat the boss that comes in and try and free Vincent. So we will do that. We'll take most of tonight. Twin Viper? What's that? Yep. Oh, it's a weapon. And to a father. Yeah. We better keep exploring. Giving us a little something. Who's cursing whom now? Received a silver M phone. Will he cast it before he gets silenced? No! What do you think will happen? Funny breath. Oh wow! No, it's not gonna work. It's silence. Tifa! Alright, remove all our magic. We're just gonna hit you with stick. Goofy faces, right? Dorky face. Dorky faces. So I guess goofy face is wrong. Oh, my whole world comes crashing down. An enemy launcher. Something's written on the back of the lid. 1, right 36. Most oxygen? There are a lot of plants in that room. Now the joke is revealed. Not ready for us. Preemptive attacks. God, these things, they just have no respect. Infuse is often a very, very dangerous status ailment because as player characters we hit hard and often don't have a lot of hit points. Hit our friends and then they die. Bad feeling about this. Well, let's not open it yet. 1, we don't know. Received a magic source. Oh. We should use them on Eric. He's magical. Magical girl gets the magic. Something other than doggy face. Yay! Still got a funny breath this. A mirage? A mirage? What do you call it? A car hole. Daga, let's bring it on. Alright, let's lightning a mirage. Whoa! It used reflect. It used reflect on us, or it has reflect. It's a mirror. My God, I should have seen it coming, huh? You're like such a fool. Also, Aerith is the one that has life. See, you reflect this. Also, you'll notice her limit bar did not go up when you zap yourself. Oh no! God, I was so confident. Did you hear me say, I'd like to see you? And then they did? My God, we've gotten too fancy. First, my desire to be entered. Ooh, we got a mirror. Bet this is Dust Reflect. Oh, highlights. Oh, very good, Dead Man. Very good indeed. Bolt 2. Yeah, I modded that away. Well, that's the right way, but we're not going that way. Look, let's split the difference. I'll call it Boltra. Yeah? Do you like that? No, Cloud, no! Oh god. Aerith, please hit Cloud before you kill us all. There's stop on his sword. This work? Are we confident? What do you think's gonna happen? Who is this being cast on? The dorky face! Ah, take that, you jerk. He may have been confused, but it already summoned primal magic to get revenge! Anyway, one of these floors creaks. Follow the instructions, it reveals a number. I'm not doing it. Girafelgo. Alright. You had some weird shit going on, buddy. Oh! Tifa, you literally kicked him when he was down. We're a monster. Then again, he attacked us. If it was a preemptive attack, I would feel far worse. That's all I'm saying, okay? Right 36, left 10, right 59, right 97. So, I have a bad feeling about this. Do it anyway. What? What do you mean? Right 59. Fail. Do it anyway. Fuck. Oh, it's just different beeps each time. Okay. Right 36. Fuck. Right 59. Fuck. It's odd. 36. That keyboard would help. It did not. Hold tight, everyone. We'll be doing this for a while, I think. We were so close. Right 36. Left 10. Seven. Oh my god. Come on, buddy. Come on, Cloud. You can do this. Was it this hard in the original release? Probably. 9. Yes! Okay. The fuck are you? Fighting him. Cast region on all of us. He wants to hit us, we'll hit him back harder. Hit him back harder, literally with Death Blow! I did not see if Fondaga dealt damage or healed them or whatever. We're gonna find out. Good. Oh, I'm so pleased with myself. Oh, cool, look at that! Wow! House hates in himself. Like, wow. Fury Brad raises party's limit gauge to the max. Let's do it! I've heard good things about this one. It's fucking sick. Cool as. Let's try not to fuck this up. Fuck. Fuck. Let's at least get the dolphin blue, right? I want you to see it. In this meteor raid. This guy won't last. But we are pretty wounded. Tifa is dealing so much damage! Yeah, baby! Right, alright, alright. And the cat is having a good time. Cosmo memory. I wonder what that is. Addon materia. Key item, key to the basement. Little too pleased with myself. Jimbles, my word, what are you doing? Transform sucks. He's Deathblow. We love Deathblow. Favorite. Oh, I nearly get Firago as well. But now we really want Eris to keep. Her magic cover. Yeah, we want her to keep cover because she's gonna everyone else's limits up. We're good. There you go, baby. Baby, but you use that all the time. Whoa, that safe puzzle was hard. Get it. Get him, Cloud. Meteor raid. Don't regret this at all. Go, go, go! Oof, thank God it didn't reflect. Whoa, that would have been deadly. Walls level up. I don't mind at all. Yeah. Not quite max. Not yet. We can cast. Oh yeah, and fire. Well, she can cast 4 Firagos. Whole party of enemies. Well, back down to the basement. This is where Sephiroth discovered that he's an experiment. Apparently the lost number boss is really difficult if you fight it now, the first time you can come in. But I've been grinding like a fool, so instead we killed him. Aerith nearly died though. It was not the hardest boss we've had in our Final Fantasy adventure. It wasn't nothing. Final Fantasies in general are known for Unless you're doing a self-imposed challenge, a lot of the time there's a way through that's like cheese or strat that allow you to do it. Like, there are a lot of items that you can throw and cast high-level spells early, and you can always run. In the end, I don't know if I really know how to do difficulty in a way that feels fair. RPG like. I guess I just use the same method I would when we're like Pathfinder. Whittle down players over time. You try not to kill them in a single hit or crit, but you try and make them feel vulnerable by being the ones that overcome the difficult odds. Bang! Cloud defense. That's permission to speak freely, sir? Yep. That's pretty fucked up. Really long battle animations. He counters Thundara? Is that what's happening? Or Blizzara? This isn't a boss, this is just a random enemy. Hero. Well, bless the ice ring Cloud's got equipped, huh? No, he's got elemental. He's got Shiver and elemental on his armor. Why he's taking no damage. He'll take damage from this. Nice. Could also equip a fire ring to him. You know, Barrett's got a fire ring that reduces all fire damage and nothing. Jesus, Aerith, do you mind? Wow. Just unleashing. Yang's excited. Good. Wait, it dealt 0 damage. No, it's still that damage, just not as much. Okay, the next time this thing appears in a random battle, I'm running. Yang's happy. Because I'm not going through this again. This is so long. Okay, thank you. That was it? Fuck, man. Had the key this time. We were young, Cloud. We couldn't do anything in here. Quick, Aerith! Fury Bear brand. Because using other people's limit breaks, you learn new ones. Go, Tifa! Dead. You just suplex a bat? What are you gonna do? Tell her no, she'll suplex you. Please let me introduce you to everyone's favorite character when they were an angsty team. MCR's second biggest fan in the universe. To wake me from the nightmare. Who is it? I don't know you. You must leave. You were having a nightmare. You'll dream about bad things if you sleep in a place like this. Nightmare. My long sleep has given me time to atone. What are you saying? I've nothing to say to strangers. Get out. This mansion is the beginning of your nightmare. You can say that again. You know something? Talk about Sephiroth. Like you said, this mansion is the beginning of a nightmare. It's not a dream, it's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He found the secrets hidden in this mansion? Sephiroth. You know Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? You start first. That's how it was. The Sephiroth knows he was created 5 years ago. At the Genova project. He was missing, but has just recently reappeared. He's taken many lives and is seeking the promised land. Now it's your turn. I cannot speak. That's dirty. Hearing your stories is yet another sin for me. More nightmares shall come to me now than I previously had. Please leave. Sephiroth. Vincent's dialogue is very poorly translated. You're still here. Who are you? At least tell us your name. Shinra Manufacturing and Administrative Research, also known as Turks. The Valentine. Vincent. The Turks? Formerly of the Turks. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you? Cloud, formerly of Soldier. We're also with Shinra. Do you know Lucretia? Who? Lucretia. Woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Wasn't Genova Sephiroth's mother? That isn't completely wrong, but just theory. She was born from a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucretia. Lucretia? Lucretia? How to pronounce? It's a Brazilian name.
pronouncenames.com.
Lucrecia.
Lucretia. Okay, cool. FF7. Lucretia. Lucretia. Makes sense. Lucrece. Alright, well, there, isn't exactly a little agreement. Captain? Beautiful assistant to Professor Gast. Nova Project. Beautiful Lucia. A human experiment? There was no way to cancel the experiment. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. I let the one I loved, the one I respected most, face the worst. So your punishment was to sleep? That's strange. Well, he didn't like that. Let me sleep. Cat on the table. Well, we got to name him, but I guess he doesn't join our party. Maybe not yet, maybe not at all. Fuck that. No, get out of here. Captain, don't stand on the mixer. Come on, dude. Odd. We're not having sound issues the way we did last week, so it's pretty funny. Today's walking. Zephyrs is a cat's playground. Good boy. Sephiroth. Being here brings back memories. You gonna participate in the reunion? Even know what a reunion is. Genova will be at the reunion. Genova will join the reunion, becoming a calamity from the skies. Genova, a calamity from the skies? You mean she wasn't an ancient? Don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north past Mount Nibel. If you wish to know, then follow. Calamity from the skies. Ow! Meow. You've destruct materia. I love that. That's so strange. Why does he throw materia at you and then fly overhead? What does it do? Breach, dispel, death! Put added effect on destruct as death. Every strike. I think that works with Odin as well. No, it does not. We will mess around for a little bit. Give you that. Sorry, heal. You'll go on the back burner for just a little bit. People in silence. Okay, well, like, that's not maxed, but it's not necessary to... Still isn't the same... Oh, that one needs resist. Okay, give that a go. Anything else to learn here? You think we can count on our new buddy Vincent? What? SKP report number 4. Other. B's whereabouts is currently unknown. The pursuit is unnecessary due to his diminishing consciousness. Awaiting further instructions. SKP port. Come on, Jimbles. SKP report number 1. X month, X day. 2 SKPs were located near Midgar. Number 2. Description of the time of capture. A former member of soldier / number blank. No effect could be detected from either Marco radiation therapy or Genova on him. B. Regular number - reaction to Genova detected. B. Report number 3. Status A. Shot for resisting. B. Escaped during A's resistance. Ooh. Ooh, that's some tasty lore, baby. B's whereabouts is currently unknown, but pursuit is unnecessary due to his diminishing consciousness. Awaiting photos. What does that mean? Who's A? Who's B? C project. Specimen B. Code C. A scratch left by a fingernail inside a beaker. Let's get out of here. C project. Specimen A. Code Z. Scratch left by a fingernail inside the beaker. Feeding time. That's our chance. What? Baby, you need to keep watching to find out. We are not done here yet. Hey, Vincent! Sleep. Buddy, come on. Better kill them. Good. 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 I don't watch those weird long animations for longer than we had to. Sleep. Wait. Ah, fuck yeah! Did you see that? It was kind of sick. I'd go with you. Will I meet Hojo? Dunno, but we're after him and Sephiroth, so I guess sooner or later. Prechia. Alright. I've decided to go with you. Sure was a quick change of heart. Being a former Turk, I may be of help. Right then. Vincent Valentine, baby! Level 41. We'll put him in our party later. Gotta unequip someone. Oh, Vincent. A well and truly optional secret character. Now we've got both of them. Yuffie and Vincent. Go us. And, he's not the most amazing. As we said, the materia system allows you to customize your characters a lot, and so most of the differences come down to your limits, right? And what are Vincent's limits? Well, they're transformations, and they put him in Berserk by default, so not the best, is all I'm saying. However, I think he's really fucking cool, and there is a certain draw to having a vampire-inspired angsty boy who lives in a coffin in a basement of a house that inspired a mass murder and arson, who talks in strange dialect and a very interesting cadence, who's angsty, hair that covers his eyes, transform into monsters, there's darkness inside him. What I'm saying is, it's hot. So hot, they gave him a third-person shooter game. And I gotta tell you, it's bad. It is. Sorry, Dirge of Cerberus is not a good game. Like called the most divisive Final Fantasy game, and I believe people. Maybe after 13 now. Funny. I think like Type 0 is bad and everyone recognizes it's bad, but the people who enjoy third-person shooters enjoy Square's attempt at one. It's just, I don't remember much of the plot or the characters, but I gotta tell you, I was not pleased to... Spoilers, sorry. I was not pleased to see those characters in Remake Intrograde. Kingdom Hearts shit I've seen in a long time. I say that as a lover of Kingdom Hearts, right? Because, like, I'm not a casual Kingdom Hearts fan, right? But it didn't fit with the grittiness of the remake. Sorry. In my opinion. Tifa, you're too high level. Bad thing. This is it. That's our full party. Actually, no, it's not. Fuck, I keep saying that. That's wrong. We have someone yet to get. There's a dude that goes in there. The lowest level. Barrett, Cat, Shiggy, Cake, Sith, you're all... Oh, no. Red 13. How about you come with us for a little bit longer, hey, man? Quicksilver. Peacemaker. Double growth with extra attack percentage? Sure. Platinum Bagel. That's with the silver omelet, that's not bad. Well, not starting that early. Okay, so... Let's put a Titan. Let's give you fire and all, just because it's good to level those up. Same with the region. We're gonna get Chocobo Lua to max. Yes, we are. Long range is good. It's just gravity. That's 13. You don't have anything either? Oh, buddy. Okay, well, no, you're getting long range. Any of those double growth? You know what I should have done? Should have unequipped Aerith, for fuck's sake. Okay. This is the worst part. Probably why I don't have great love for the whole thing. Alright, because some of these maybe? Yeah. How much of the game do you spend thinking, is there a materia that I should, like, who's got this thing I need? Well, like, we'll see what happens. And then you can only edit them in groups of 3. It feels awkward. It feels awkward. That's all I'm saying. I know it could be better. It doesn't have to be the best. It just doesn't feel good. Right. 5. How about you take the good enemies? Need that. Okay, that feels a bit better. Guys have different weapons. Anyway, what are we doing? Like, cause Mount Noble, it was supposed to be walk up that way. Go chase Sephiroth, right? But we're gonna have a few random battles, just a few. And yeah, oh, Vincent, my man, get him, buddy. What power does a vampire have? Vampire has power of gun. Bang! That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're gonna have just a few random battles. Maybe get Vincent a limit, hopefully, right? And then I'm gonna call it for the night, right? It's been good fun. It's close to 10 o'clock. I don't feel well. It is fun to perform for all of you, but I am a tired Jimbles. Oh, we've got an Addon as well. I'll summon Addon so you can see what he looks like. Vampires with the power of gun? Oh, don't get me started. Oh man, thanks, buddy. I love talking and thinking about vampires. Vampires, so good. Zen Tetsuken. Vampires is slow temptation, personal corruption, change over time, degradation, the human-seeming monster, the enemy that looks like you but isn't. Like, those are the themes of vampire. Lucille Nut. I think that's not only hot, but I think that's just a beautiful exploration of what humanity is, what it means to be fragile in a way, but also dependent on the thing that you despise. I've always had this rejection of the energy vampire concept because it seems more like you'd call a friend that when they're, I don't know, carrying out your if you're an introvert and you feel tired out by a high energy friend, it's like instead an energy vampire doesn't have the intimacy and the pain, nor does it have the sacrifice that blood has. And blood can also be like taken from you by force, but some other times, and in the better interpretations, it's like, I can take this by force, but instead I'm going to try and inspire you to give it to you. Want it, you will give it. Like, that's interesting, is it not? Fascinating. Power of gun! Oh, he's got a limit break. Okay, let's kill all these, heal up, and then use the limit break.
Huh.
So, it's not unknown that I quite like vampires. Because I'm playing. Not just because I'm playing Swansong on stream and have done Night Road and other vampire games. I'm drawn to the explorations of like, we're human, you're no longer human, what's changed, what are you lost, and how do you survive that? Are you sad about that change, or have you come to accept it as just, that's life, baby, that's unlife? What do you do with all your time now that you've got infinite? Oh, that's cool. This started with me for vampires. I used to be really interested in what was the actual myth. Like, when someone said, it honestly was inspired by Twilight, because someone would be like, that's not what real vampires are. Galian beast. I was like, okay, we can all agree the Twilight vampires don't feel like vampires. Why? What are they supposed to be? He's so fast, he hits really hard, and he turns into a sexy monster. How could you not love Vincent? That's the best. But he can't use any command abilities, and he can't use any special material. See the downside? But he hits so hard, and he has 4 of those transformations. Last one's called Chaos. We're back in Final Fantasy 1, baby. Anyway, I did some researching because I'm like, all right, well, the Twilight vampires aren't vampires. Just sparkling sun? That doesn't feel right. Where's the burning up? Where's the destroyed or hurt? The poetic ways to say vampires are hurt by the sun is that, like, the one purifying thing in the sky, the thing that's closest we have to a divinity, rejects you, your cursed and dead body pumping full of other people's blood. Of course it destroys you, right? Sparkle? No, that doesn't feel right. Let's go back to the original. Like, what's the real thing? So I did some research on, like, vampires, things close to vampires. Lots of folklore about dead creatures that arise again and drink from the living. Obvious fear. Very understandable indeed. But much like a lot of reality, it would turn out to be relatively disappointing. There's no one truth that I could find for vampires. Nothing that comes to a single conclusion and says, this is the truth. Everything other than this is a perversion or a change or some sort of distant reinterpretation. There's no one vampire myth because many cultures have that sort of tale. And searching for something like that is actually a bit futile. And relatively pointless. Because looking for a singular truth defeats the entire purpose of why you'd be interested in folklore and mythology. It's looking for a singular answer isn't going to stop you from questioning other things, is it? Didn't. Red and black. We're going emo, baby. So instead, like, I gotta celebrate everything for their own differences and identify why you'd want to invest in a particular myth compared to another. Don't look for one singular truth. Look for what matches you best. What feels closest to you. What feels better. That's much more useful. You're not going to be able to find a version that sits like a monster manual for Dungeons and Dragons. There isn't one thing that says, this is this creature, this is its ecology, this is whether it's good, evil, lawful, chaotic. They don't exist, not for folklore. And that sort of thing, when created, those sort of organized bestiaries, single sources of truth, That's not how humans work. We build those examples because they feel neat and they work for us. They're easy to work with. But they're not how groups of people get along and create things and create stories. Especially stories whispered to children so that they don't go out at night. So they have a healthy fear of dead things so they don't catch germs. Is Vincent a vampire? Oh, does he explicitly drink blood? Actually, more likely to be a reference to bullet for your Valentine. Bullet for my Valentine. He uses bullets. His last name is Valentine, and the play Loveless is named after one of the albums by Bullet for my Valentine. Things can be two things, my friend. He's a vampire, he's a reference, he's a love letter. A lot of love, and I hope that continues, because boys, it's been a lot of fun to play Final Fantasy VII. We've got ourselves events, and we've got ourselves a trip to Nibelheim to learn that the place has been... It's fine, it didn't burn down. Is Cloud a liar? Sephiroth was there, though, right? He threw a materia orb at us. Anyway, we're going to go past Mount Nibel. Maybe the reactor's still there. But we will find that out next Wednesday. In the meantime, I hope all of you have a very lovely evening. And a very lovely week until I see you Monday for more Vamp. And I hope you all have an excellent... I wish you would love... lovely break, another holiday. But had the one. The next one's Easter, right? Thanks, Jesus. Love days off work. Otherwise, check out the people I've listed in my hosting list, especially the Leona Maple, who does amazing RPGs, very lovely to watch, including I've been recommending in the past, especially with how well they translate to Final Fantasy. Interesting Twitter presence said today that you could use a couple of interesting Pathfinder secondary ancestries to appropriately emulate Catchy, Automaton, Summoner, with an Eidolon that's a large cat stuffy, well, a Moogle stuffy, work. If you're a poppet, like a cat, that would work. Yeah, pretty cool. So if you're getting into Pathfinder Second Ed, here's a challenge: stat all of the Final Fantasy VII characters. If that sort of thing is fun to you. It is to me, which is why I made Trunch, Ubit, Malone. Trunt, Ubit, Malone. Grumbo? Trunt, Malone, Grumbo, Malone, Ubit. Yeah, anyway, those four in Pathfinder Second Ed. It was good fun. Well, it's exactly 10 o'clock, so I've wasted enough of your time. I hope you tell the people you love that you love them very much.